Now, if you're lucky enough to have driven or even own a McLaren 720S, the last thing an owner or driver will ever say is, I think this car needs some more power. Nevertheless, for 2020, McLaren is introducing this, the 765LT. And guess what? It's got even more power. Astonishingly quick, even by the standard of the 720S, which was a pretty damn fast car. Through some of the corners earlier at Silverstone, we're cornering at over 160 kilometers per hour with me behind the wheel. And I think the beauty of this car is McLaren have made this car really, really driver friendly. They haven't chased the numbers. They haven't gone for the Nürburgring lap time, which sometimes can really compromise what they're trying to do with the car. If you're going for like a sub 7-minute Nürburgring time, it normally means it's quite snappy because you need to know where the limits are and drive right up to them. I mean, this car, firstly, the grip through the corners is just astonishing. I can't describe how G-forces, but the best thing is when you leave the stability control on, is you can, and I'm not kidding you can drive this car right up to this limit. Your grandmother can drive this car right up to this limit, because it just feels, well, it just feels on your side at all times. Then there's the traction, it's absolutely astonishing. I mean, we're on the straight here, we're doing over 270 kilometers per hour earlier. 270. McLaren have done a phenomenal job with this car. And the best thing is when you turn the dynamics off, when you turn the stability control off, this car is an absolute hooligan. This is a wild animal. Hats off to McLaren, they have done an absolutely fantastic job. So behind the wheel of the 765LT, it feels a little bit more enclosed compared to the 720S, and that's firstly because it no longer has the glass panelled skylights above your head. But from then on, this car has been set up for the driver. Everything is perfectly positioned, and the driving position with the Senna seats is nigh on perfect. Now on track, cycling through the gears, there's very much a sensation that there's a lot more things happening beneath you. So you get a lot more of the fizziness that comes through the carbon monocoque. And that's kind of a good thing because it sets the scene. It feels more analog than perhaps the 720S. Not that the 720S is a quiet, refined supercar. It isn't. But the best thing we can say about this car handling-wise is just how friendly it is on the limit to mere mortals like me. I mean, within literally just more than a lap, you're pushing around the limit of the car, which is just unheard of with, you know, previous generation supercars that were set up for track use. So we've driven a 765LT on track, and well, it's nowhere near as intimidating or terrifying as I originally thought it would be. In fact, it's an engaging and intoxicating experience to drive this car quickly. The grip levels are sensational, the traction's amazing, the braking, the aero, everything about this car, well, it's just sublime. Now, when this car will be introduced into Australia, the prediction is it will cost around $60,000 more than the current 720S. So it will weigh in at around $550,000. I mean, for that sort of increase, it is worth every single cent because this is one of the most incredible supercars quite a lot of money can buy.